Attention Pittsburgh Steelers faithful. Something major is brewing in the AFC North, and it might just reshape the Steelers' path toward another Super Bowl run. A potential power shift is in motion, one that could leave a division rival stumbling and the Steelers rising. You're getting this news firsthand, and it's something every passionate fan needs to know. Before we dive into the breaking story, let's take a second to grow the Steelers family here. If you're a diehard fan of the black and gold, hit that subscribe button and share this with your friends. Let's work together to hit 1,000 subscribers and keep the Steelers spirit alive and thriving in this community. Now, let's get to it. If you've been paying close attention to the NFL offseason, especially the moves coming out of Pittsburgh, you'll know it's been nothing short of exciting. But just when it looked like the Steelers were done shaking things up, they pulled off another bold move. Noah Fant is heading to Pittsburgh. That's right. The tight end who showed flashes of promise in Seattle but never quite lived up to expectations is getting a fresh start in a city that knows how to develop talent. Noah Fant brings a lot to the table. He has the size, athleticism, and potential to be a real weapon in the passing game. In Seattle, however, things didn't quite fall into place. Since joining the Seahawks 5 seasons ago, Fant has totaled about 1,400 receiving yards and 5 touchdowns on 130 receptions. Not bad, but far below what many expected when he came out of college. That said, the Seahawks have been going through an identity shift, cycling through offensive coordinators and adapting new philosophies. They also recently drafted tight end Elijah Arroyo, signaling a move toward younger talent and making Fant expendable. For Seattle, this trade makes sense. They're restructuring their offense and giving themselves more flexibility. But for the Steelers, this move could be a game changer. After acquiring veteran quarterback Aaron Rodgers, a future Hall of Famer, and wide receiver DK Metcalf, it was clear the Steelers were going all in for 2025. However, the trade of George Pickens left a noticeable hole in their receiving group. That's where Fant fits perfectly. Currently, Pat Freiermuth holds the TE1 role in Pittsburgh, and he's been reliable. But depth matters, especially in today's NFL, where tight ends are used in a variety of roles. Rodgers is known for spreading the ball around and working the middle of the field, something Fant could help with tremendously. Pairing him with Freiermuth gives the Steelers a chance to run 2 tight end sets that stretch the defense and open up more options for Rodgers and Metcalf. With Fant's agility and ability to win contested catches, he becomes an ideal target for short to intermediate routes, exactly the type Rodgers thrives on. Quick slants, seam routes, red zone targets. Fant could play a vital role in keeping drives alive and creating mismatches all over the field. His presence also forces defenses to adjust, opening space for Metcalf and any other receivers the Steelers plug in. This move isn't just about adding another player, it's about reshaping the offensive identity. With Rodgers under center and a talented core around him, the Steelers are building something versatile and dangerous. Fant brings a different dimension, a tight end who can stretch the field and contribute immediately, especially in clutch moments like third downs and red zone plays. From Fant's perspective, this trade offers a chance to reboot his career. Playing alongside an elite quarterback in a city that embraces hard-nosed football and values player development might be exactly what he needs. The Steelers have a long history of turning tight ends into fan favorites. Just ask Heath Miller or Freiermuth. Fant could be next in line. And let's be honest, this trade says a lot about the Steelers' mindset. They're not just hoping to make the playoffs. They're building a roster capable of going deep and contending for a Super Bowl. In a competitive AFC North, where the Ravens and Bengals are always dangerous, this kind of strategic addition makes a loud statement. Pittsburgh isn't backing down. They're doubling down. Looking at the bigger picture, this move could also change how division rivals game plan for the Steelers. A more dynamic offense means more pressure on opposing defenses. In a division where every game counts and the margin for error is razor thin, a player like Fant could be the deciding factor in key matchups. Of course, the ultimate success of this move depends on how quickly Fant adapts and how effectively Rodgers incorporates him into the offense. But if Pittsburgh's track record of maximizing tight end potential is any indication, Fant could thrive. Imagine him hauling in a crucial third down catch or becoming a red zone threat that opponents can't ignore. Those are the plays that win games and define seasons. For Steelers fans, this is an exciting moment. It's always energizing when the front office makes a bold move to strengthen the team. It shows commitment, it shows urgency, and most of all, it shows that the Steelers are serious about competing at the highest level. The addition of Noah Fant is a statement. Pittsburgh is here to win now. So what do you think, Steelers Nation? Are you excited about Fant joining the team? Do you think he has the tools to become a difference maker in this new era of Steelers football? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear from you. Is he the missing piece that elevates the offense? Or should the team continue making more additions? One thing's for sure. This move adds another exciting storyline to a team on the rise. With training camp underway and the 2025 season on the horizon, the NFL world will be watching closely. Can Fant revive his career in the Steel City? Can the Steelers turn this offseason momentum into a postseason run?